Let's talk about Thailand, one of the world's most loved destinations for digital nomads, entrepreneurs, and long-term expats. And here's the exciting part: there are new changes coming up that could make Thailand an even more attractive place to live, invest, and optimize taxes. So in this video, we will cover a quick history of Thailand's residence and tax system, what's changed recently and made it less appealing, the proposed updates that could bring back the old advantages, and finally the pros and cons of choosing Thailand as your base. And by the end, you will have a clear picture of whether Thailand could be a smart option for you. So why is Thailand so popular? Thailand isn't just a place people move to, it's a place people actually stay. You have beautiful landscapes, vibrant culture, great food, and a cost of living that's still reasonable compared to the West. And if you look at the data, Thailand consistently ranks among the top destinations for remote workers and retirees. And unlike some countries that feel amazing on vacation but hard to live in long term, Thailand manages to keep people coming back. And you have different residency options in Thailand. Thailand has traditionally offered several residency paths basically. The elite visa, it's a kind of golden visa, which I have often called one of the most comfortable programs in the world. It even includes perks like airport lounge access and sometimes even spa benefits. And basically Thailand signals, we want you here. And most recently, the LTR visa, long-term residency visa, aimed at wealthy individuals, investors, or professionals in targeted industries. And it's greatly if you qualify, but it's more paperwork compared to the elite visa. And apart from that, you have also the so-called DTV, the Destination Thailand visa. It's specifically for digital nomads. Also, the requirements are quite low. It's valid for 5 years, so it's a very, very good option for people who can work remotely. So what about the taxes? That's usually the number one concern for anyone considering a move. So for years, Thailand had a system that was almost a territorial tax system. And here's what it means. So if you earned income abroad and didn't bring it into Thailand in the same year, it wasn't essentially taxed. So as an example, you have a foreign company and you pay yourself dividends into an offshore account and you wait a year before remitting, and voila, you don't have to pay Thai taxes. So this was huge. You had no CFC rules, no management control rules. It was very easy to structure things legally and keep your taxes low. And then in 2024, things basically shifted. The rule changed. So now if you remit foreign income at all, it becomes essentially taxable regardless of when it was basically earned. And of course, this discouraged a lot of people. It meant Thailand suddenly looked less attractive for investors and entrepreneurs who wanted to bring money in, and it ran directly against the government's goal of attracting more capital into the country. But here's the good news. So Thai policymakers are reconsidering. The new proposal would allow foreign income to remain tax-free if brought into Thailand either in the year it's earned or in the following year. And that small tweak could completely change the game. It encourages people to actually bring funds into Thailand, support local banks, real estate, and also the wider economy. So why does it matter? Why is it such a big deal? Well, because it restores the ability to legally structure your finances with minimal Thai taxation. So you could run a foreign company, you can keep your earnings offshore and still enjoy Thailand's lifestyle without worrying about double taxation. Plus, Thailand has a decent network of tax treaties, including with major countries like the US and Australia, and that makes it easier to avoid messy situations when exiting high-tax countries. Of course, taxes aren't the only reason people move. Thailand scores high on lifestyle. It has warm weather, though summers are very hot and humid, to be honest. It has great healthcare at reasonable cost. You have a welcoming culture and an active expat community. Cost of living varies, of course, so Bangkok is pricier than Chiang Mai, for example, but overall it's still more affordable than Western Europe or North America, while offering also a higher standard of daily comfort. Now, it's not all sunshine and beaches, let's be real, so summers can be brutal. Many people simply leave during the hottest months, but in my opinion, it's still pretty convenient if you compare it, for example, with Dubai. Also, the tax rule changes aren't 100% locked in yet, so policies in Thailand can shift. So it's smart to stay updated, and depending on your home country, moving to Thailand may not automatically end your tax obligations. For example, Canadians and Norwegians face stricter rules, and also US citizens are taxed worldwide no matter what, unless they renounce citizenship or use Puerto Rico's tax incentives. So essentially, a properly planning is very, very important. If we compare Thailand with other Plan B countries, of course, it's not as tax-free as Dubai. Of course, it's not as automatic with citizenship as the Caribbean, but it balances lifestyle, cost, and flexibility in a way very few countries can. And honestly, what good is saving on taxes if you don't enjoy the life you are building? So if you are curious about Thailand or other destinations where you can lower costs and improve quality of life, you can book a call with us. You find the links in the description, and we make sure your international move is structured correctly, both for lifestyle and for taxes. So Thailand may be on the verge of bringing back one of the best tax advantages in the region, and combine that with residency options like the elite visa and LTR or even the DTV. I also made a video about it, you can find it here, plus the lifestyle benefits, and you can see why it's always near the top of the list for digital nomads and global citizens. So stay tuned, because once the final rules are confirmed, this could be a game changer again. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one. Bye.